HD Army? It is your boy Blasphemous HD. And if you're anything like me, you loved watching Friends when you were younger. Okay, I'm lying my ass off. I don't... It's not my cup of tea, man. I mean, it's not really my type of show. I saw like 1 or 2 parts of an episode one time, you know, flicking through the channels and whatnot. Nothing wrong if you did enjoy it, you know what I mean? To each their own. With that being said, this video was called 10 Dark Secrets the cast of Friends tried to hide. You know what I mean? Just because I didn't watch the show does not mean I don't want to know the fuck shit they was doing on set. You feel me? I enjoy black shows. But with that being said, if you want to watch this video in its entirety, like the whole thing, as we tend to chop parts out, the link will be in the description down below leading to Nikki Swift's channel, which is who originally made this video. Let go.
Jennifer Aniston was estranged from her mother. For well over a decade, Jennifer Aniston was estranged from her mother, Nancy Dow. The reason? In 1999, Dow published a tell-all book called From Mother and Daughter to Friends, a memoir.
What does that have to do with the show? What? her not liking her mom is Friends?
Quote, she was very critical of me because she was a model. She was gorgeous, stunning. I wasn't. I never was. I honestly don't think of myself in that sort of light, which is fine. She was also very unforgiving. She would hold grudges that I found so petty. Dow divorced Aniston's father, Days of Our Lives star John Aniston, in 1980. Meanwhile, Dow was not invited to her daughter's wedding to Brad Pitt in 2000, or her 2015 wedding to Justin Theroux.
That's crazy. She wasn't invited to the wedding. How's your mom not invited to the wedding? God, Jesus. It must have been way worse than, you know, she's being petty and shit. It must have been way worse than that.
Jennifer Aniston didn't invite half the cast to her wedding. Also missing from the guest list for Aniston's surprise nuptials to Justin Theroux, half of the cast of Friends. LeBlanc told people, quote, I think she's happy. That's all I care about. If she wanted me there, I would have been there. Matthew Perry admitted to being surprised by the wedding news, saying, quote, it was a surprise to me as well. I wasn't invited. So what can you do?
Ooh, that's fucked up. Damn. That's some shady shit, yo. That's fucked up. I mean, and it's fucked up too, because with their response, you can tell that they thought they was on good terms. You know what I mean? You ever had that bullshit happen to you? You thought you was cool with somebody, only to find out they hate your fucking guts? You behind your back? I've had that happen to me many a times, actually. Well, hell if I know. But yeah, man, that's fucked. That's some curvy type shit.
Matthew Perry battled addiction for years. Matthew Perry has been open and honest about his struggles with substance abuse, which sent him to rehab twice during the peak of Friends' success. But the now sober actor managed to shock us once again when he admitted to BBC Two Radio in 2016 that his addictions caused him to forget filming 3 years of the show. When asked to pick his least favorite episode of Friends, his answer was, well, sobering. Quote, I think the answer is, I don't remember 3 years of it. Matt LeBlanc.
Damn! How do you forget 3 entire years of your life? What drugs was you on? We don't do that shit to people. Oh.
LeBlanc had 2 DUIs. Speaking to the UK's Telegraph in 2014, LeBlanc let it slip that he's been arrested multiple times in the past for driving under the influence. After discussing his character's DUI arrest in Season 3 of Episodes, he had revealed that he had gotten busted for driving under the influence twice.
Again, that doesn't seem terrible. Does that hurt the Friends show? I thought people was gonna be fighting on set, like in between scenes and shit, man. Caught cold workers smashing each other and shit, man. Somebody took a poop in the nacho cheese Dorito dip. I think these are things that I thought, I just don't trust people that are super duper squeaky clean. You know what I mean? I always believe that they're fucked up people. I mean, like, they're super, they try to put on this fucking facade that they're not crazy like the rest of us, when they be way worse than the shit that I do, you know? Way worse. Probably not me, because I do fucked up shit, but I mean, you know, them.
Matt LeBlanc surprised his wife with a divorce. In 2006, LeBlanc shocked everyone, including his wife Melissa, when he filed for divorce, and had, quote, hoped for a reconciliation. That turned out to be impossible, though, because LeBlanc was already dating his Joey co-star, Andrea Anders, as early as January. Matt LeBlanc once got cozy with a stripper. In a surprise twist of events, LeBlanc...
What the fuck? You can't like strippers now? I fucks with strippers. Well, I mean, not sexually. Well, unless, you know, a bad enough one But anyway, what? Is that a secret? Did he get something from the stripper? Like, did she give him mouth herpes or something? Or did he get her pregnant? Like, was he with his wife when he was smashing the stripper? Like, these are dark.
He actually admitted during an interview in 2005 that he had interacted with a, quote, sexually aggressive stripper while on a motorcycle road trip with 5 of his friends in Canada. He told the National Enquirer, quote, "The stripper was all over me. I was drinking and she was crossing the line. When I realized the situation that was unfolding, I felt I was being careless and irresponsible and I had to get the hell out of there." Pretty sure that's been said by every guy in a relationship after getting a strip joint lap dance. Courtney Cox...
Was he in a relationship when this happened? That could make it a dark secret. Courtney Cox mysteriously stopped production of Cougar Town. Tell me she doesn't look like Caitlyn Jenner in this photo. She looks like... Sorry, Courtney.
mysteriously stopped production of Cougar Town. In 2009, Courtney Cox unexpectedly halted production of her hit ABC sitcom Cougar Town due to what her reps described at the time as, quote, a private family matter. The production hiatus lasted about a week. To this day, the actual family matter was never actually revealed, which is pretty strange. And speaking of strange...
Wait a minute. Does it really count as halting production if it's only for a week? Is that a dark secret? What?
Courtney Cox's divorce from David Arquette was kind of weird. Courtney Cox and David Arquette, who met on the set of the 1996 slasher movie Scream, announced that they were separating after 11 years of marriage in 2011. Oddly enough, the couple didn't actually go through with the filing for the divorce until about 2.5 years later and committed to raising their only daughter, Coco. That relationship might explain...
I'm sorry, I don't know why it's strange that 2 white people named their child Coco. Is that not weird? That should have made it on the list. With all the shit that's on here that makes no sense, nigga, this shit, it should have been on here. Courtney Cox names her child Coco, and both her and her husband are 100% not black. Or brown of any sort. That would have been good.
You always have regret. We were married for a long time, so it's not like we didn't try. A happy divorce? Who knew that was possible in Hollywood? Lisa Kudrow got sued by her ex-manager. In 2014, a jury found Lisa Kudrow in breach of contract after a lengthy legal dispute with her former manager, Scott Howard. He claimed Kudrow owed him residuals from when he still managed her. Like, you know, from all those reruns of Friends. He first filed a lawsuit in 2008, and after 6 miserable years, a jury ultimately ruled in Howard's favor. As a result, Kudrow had to fork over $1.6 million. To be fair, that was only a little more than what she made for a single episode of Friends in 2004. But still...
This bitch was making $1.6 million for an episode of Friends? Nigga, oh my God. $1.5 million for an episode, bruh. I will douse my whole entire body in baby powder and be the playful yet lovably very non-cursing sidekick to Matt LeBlanc on the show. I will be named Patrick and everything, bruh. I will whiten my whole self up. 1.5 mil an episode? The fuck? Nigga, I'll make a fucking sitcom called Friends. Nigga, if this is the case, we will be out here in these streets. 1.6 million episode? What the fuck?
Oh, ouch. David Schwimmer pissed off his New York City neighbors. Like Ross Geller himself, David Schwimmer's personal life is, how do we put this lightly, kind of boring. However, he did wind up upsetting a whole bunch of his neighbors when he decided to demolish a preserved 1852 townhouse and build a completely new one from scratch.
I don't know, man. It just didn't feel like any of that stuff was deep dark secrets. I clicked on this shit to hear fucked up stuff like cheating and fights and stabbings and shit. You know what I mean? Like people on Friends weren't friends, but stuff like this dude did some stuff to his house and the guy divorced his wife unexpectedly. The Deborah Cox and the David Arquette child named Coco, that should have made the list. That was way more interesting than all the other stuff. But yeah, man, if you guys want to watch the original video, as we tend to chop parts out, the link is in the description down below. It is, of course, by Nicky Swift. Go check him out. He's a boy Blasphemous HD and Twisms.